Good evening, everyone. It's your girl Lauren Reed right here on Water Ice Radio.
Yo.
And tonight, we're here. Tonight is a special evening, everyone. I am super excited about this show because I'm not really sure what's going to happen.
Which is a beautiful thing.
Anything can happen at this point. But tonight is the Lauren Reed Live Holiday Special Show.
Yeah.
And we have four of our favorite guests from this year.
Yes.
And we're going to let them introduce themselves in a second. But Jay, what's going on? What's good?
Not much,
The
man.
gentleman is in the building.
Just recovering from a long fucking weekend, yo.
Yes.
Like, holiday season is not a game.
No, it's not.
But it was a really good weekend. Everything was cool. Shout out to Val.
Yes.
For the Not the Basic Brunch.
Was dope.
Holiday brunch from
DJ Ghost was in there.
DJ Ghost was nice. He's gonna be at Hair of the Dog in January.
We'll be there.
Yes, we will. And it was dope.
It was a really good weekend. Shout out to my boy Mike B, the Petty God.
Yes.
We shot a pilot this weekend. I can't wait for you guys to see it. It was really, really funny.
Petty Incorporated
Petty
coming
Incorporated is coming soon. You guys are going to love it. Really quick, let's pay the bills.
Yeah.
Shout out to our sponsor, Samsung
Yes.
Technology. Not trying to pay the other person, right?
Samsung Technologies.
We want to say thank you for hooking us up with all this lovely equipment here in the building. You make this happen for us.
Yes.
So everyone check them out on Instagram for your podcasting, your studio needs, all
Pre
your
and
stuff.
post-production equipment, all that good stuff.
It's all there. So Jay, you take care of Water Ice.
WaterIce.com, scoop to everything Philly. Make sure you go to the website, sign up for our weekly newsletter.
Yes.
Get all the inside scoops of what's going on in the city of brotherly love. It's WODRICE.com. Follow us on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, especially YouTube. We have all of our video content on there. Also, shout out to NAP, the Newsstand Association of Philadelphia. Shout out to them for giving us them sweets. We was out at the 6th game, got that sweet box. That shit was lit. It was a great game. Shout out to them.
Triple overtime.
Yeah, it was crazy. They were really excited about everything that we had done for them and what we got planned for them in 2018.
Yes.
So shout out to them.
Yes, we are a movement, y'all. We are not stopping. We thought we have a little bit of break by the end of the year, would slow down, but nah, it's not slowing down. We are here. We are not going anywhere. And also make sure you are following Water Ice Radio on IG page. That's WOODERICE_radio.
Yep.
Also, shout out to our other show two other shows on Water Ice Radio. Again, Mike Beyond, he has the Fly or Die podcast. And also we have the Drop Night show on Thursday night from 8 to 10. Shout out to the whole team there.
Yo, those foods is wild.
They're wild, yo. We got Kay Wonder with her segment called Stay Woke. We got Sean Beasley with his music review. We have Jake Qualified with You're Not Qualified segment. And they have their own DJ on the show, DJ Tone Start. It's a whole production of it here on Thursday night, y'all. So make sure you guys are checked in.
Right.
Are we done paying bills?
I think we're done.
Okay, so now we can get ratchet up in here.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Before we do that, we would like to have our guests introduce themselves. So when you introduce yourself, you all have stuff going on. So make sure you put your brand out there. We don't want you to pay them bills as well. You got to do that too. And also kind of sort of give your first experience on the Lauren Reed Live show. All right.
So
as an Aries, I'll start because
y'all extra shit.
I should have known.
It all makes sense.
Are we on Aries?
Oh my God.
I'm a Leo.
You're a Leo.
Okay.
Fire signs in the building, y'all. Fire signs in the building.
But she's an Aries as well.
That's love.
I'm sis. So you're the fifth. Yes. I'm David
Thomas is like, hit me.
All the extra people go here first.
Shay. All right, so I'm Tiffany Jenkins. I'm here with the remix. I created that, and we're just here to learn and explore and have a great time with these bomb entrepreneurs and what I call trailblazers. And once again, Jamal and Lauren, thank you for having me. Smooches.
Who's Jamal, girl?
Jay. I love calling Jamal because it just sounds so like what I want to put though, right? Yeah, Jay, whatever.
See, as a
I love
humble
making
Leo.
names up. It's a name that I made up, and I just think I want to stick with it. But
Nah.
Jay, we'll stick with Jay.
All my life.
Bye.
You bring it back past
I know, right?
Pass the mic.
Y'all are crazy.
I love Jamal.
So I'm La Janelle, representing Unfinished Business. I'm the creator and executive producer of Unfinished Business podcast. I am 1/5 of the podcast, just being clear. My 4 co-hosts are up and down the East Coast, and we bring y'all very interesting perspectives on everyday things every other week. So
Your Instagram posts be funny as hell.
Hilarious,
listen,
yo.
I'm telling you, it's just a reflection. This is just me leveraging the conversations that my friends and I have together. So I'm excited to be here with you all. As far as my episode with Lauren and Jamel, Jamel is a dear friend of mine from CU.
To you. In the building.
So we came
She's
together.
around my notes. She don't remember that.
Yes, I don't remember that, but I'm glad that I'm good enough. But no, we had a really fun episode, and we talked about every and anything, and we just took it there.
Yeah,
so
that
I'm
was a
excited
right
to do that with you all tonight. It's going to be fun.
That was fun. Mr. Thomas Knox.
Mr. Date, why you wait?
I don't know how I feel about going now with all that.
Yeah, all right, man. This is host CNN.
Word, right? I'm out there.
You're right. I know that's right.
So I'm an Aquarius.
She's like, you're dope.
Just want to put that out there.
Aquarius women are dope.
I'm not an Aquarius woman. But yeah, I'm the creator of Date While You Wait, which is some of you may have heard of, but it's essentially just a connection platform I created to connect with people while they commute. Very simple in New York City. It's gone from New York City to some other cities. I've done it here in Philly as well. I've done it in some other countries, and literally I just want to bring connection to people because I feel like we don't connect enough. So I do that, and I also have a bow tie line. Be Great Bow Ties.
Yeah.
That's a female.
Females want some bow ties.
Can't with y'all already.
It's just for males, that's it.
We make bow ties for everyone.
These are not gender specific bow
So
ties. Please
our
don't
bow
do that.
ties, just to give you a little background, our bow ties are made out of 3D printed frames and Scrabble pieces, so they all have a specific word on them. A lot of ladies order the Queen. That's the Queen model that they order. So yeah, check it out. Check out, Date While You Wait and Be Great.
Wait. Before I remember last time you had something with the NBA going on.
Well, I'm working on some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, he said I'm keeping it.
All right.
He out here.
Date While You Wait is one of the most original things, platforms that I've seen in a long time. So it's very dope. Absolutely.
We got shows coming up. We got partnerships, as you pointed out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work, so
Big
excited for
things
2018.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
And last but not least.
Ooh, I don't have much to bring to the table because I can't really say much.
Yeah, all right.
Because I could get sued.
True. You can say what
Wait,
you
now I
do.
need to know. Now I need to know.
All right. So I'm spraying exactly like the season. If you are in the South Jersey area, you probably heard me waking you up in the morning. Alright, so I'm a morning show host. I'll drop that in there. I'm an Aries.
Yay.
Aquarius men are cool.
I like that.
Not much going on yet. I'm still new to the game. But last time that I was here, I found out that Jamel hooked up with a girl that wasn't completely clean down there. As in, she had...
We are, before she
Wait,
did
wait.
it was Halloween horror stories.
Sex and dating
Literally.
first.
I kid you not. I was thinking about that story the other day and have no idea why that story came to mind.
You was in the shower. You was in the shower.
Damn, it's time to groove. Let me not be that girl.
Which
So
is
that's-
Well, I had a feeling you were gonna bring that up. Yo. I had a feeling you were gonna bring that
Because
up.
it was too. I'll bring up mine. I hooked up with a guy that when I came out, he was wearing Superman underwear. If that makes you feel better.
mine had a onesie on.
Hers had a onesie on, and she still did it anyway.
You did it too. You went back for more.
So did I.
You know, we all date and mess with someone
Alright, so
who's
everyone
fucking
agrees.
shit. So no judgment, no judgment.
Good.
Do what you gotta do.
You a lie.
No shade.
I know you a
I
lie.
don't know what y'all talking about.
As you guys can hear how the flow of this show is gonna go. It's gonna be
She already
better.
put me out Front Street, man, the intro. Like,
It's like,
alright.
it's like 2 minutes into
Let me get some things off my chest.
I'm
It's
just
like 2 minutes into the show. It's already going.
Fair
But no, I
enough.
have to say Halloween show was dope show.
Yeah.
There was a lot of laughs. I got a lot of comments about it. People loved it. So all the shows have been great. We picked you guys because you guys are all really transparent.
And I can see.
and hold nothing back. So tonight we have a couple. We are going to do a version of the Retro Recap, you guys. We have some couple topics that we must talk about. And I thought you guys would be great for us to do that with. Along with, we have some holiday questions for you, so we're going to reminisce a little bit. And then we are going to do one of our favorite things that me and Jay do for the holiday. And we are going to play a round of Never Have I Ever.
Yes.
You guys, some of you cannot see here, but there are some libations.
You talking about airing out laundry.
I know, that was crazy, right? We have some Never Have I Ever cards here. We have some coquito. We got some wine.
It's lit too.
Shout out to DJ Babel who made that. He was talking shit about how dope it was. Like, alright,
it's good.
It's good.
So our favorite thing to do around here though is music.
Yes.
And so what I did is I, collab with some of these people here about their favorite holiday songs, which I knew we had some repeats. So some of this stuff everyone loves and knows. So we're gonna go ahead and kick you guys off with two of our favorite songs. The first one is my song. It's the Jackson 5 with I Saw Mommy.
He's doing the research.
Ratchet Recap is a part of the show where we talk about anything and everything that is ratchet. So it can be political news. But we said we wasn't going to talk about Trump tonight.
No.
Her face alone says it all. No.
Celebrity gossip, trending topics,
local news, which we haven't had local news in a while.
We gotta get some. People gotta start doing some crazy stuff around here.
Yeah.
Although we miss it. We probably just don't.
I don't think anything could ever top the one we had with the fish. That's never.
Next year.
They're hopeful for some ish.
Next year. All right, you guys. So we're gonna start off with a sports story. So if you guys do not know, the owner of the North Carolina Panthers has said he's going to put up the team for sale. Right? What's his name? Jerry Richardson. Yes, Jerry Richardson. Owner of the North Carolina Panthers, right? I don't know if it's North or South. This is one of the Carolina Panthers, right? He is deciding to put the team up for sale because the NFL is under investigation in regards to misconduct from some players. It's sexual harassment stuff. You know what I mean?
He has some slur, he said.
Yeah,
exactly.
And he's racist. So,
and he's racist, but they are. Right.
Let's see the
Diddy, Sean Combs.
His name is Love now.
Yes.
It's not Love now.
No, we talking
He was on the Vogue. He got a Vogue 73 because you know such.
I was watching that, and he says just come in love.
So they said, "Hi, what's your name now? I know you've been Diddy. I know you've been Puff." He said, "My name is Love."
Just call him Love.
Yeah. So he's Love. So let's call him Love.
All right.
Because he can't do that.
I can't call him
Puff.
I'll call him Love.
Puff.
That's Diddy.
That's
what
Puff.
I'm Diddy.
I gotta go back to Puff.
I got my mind.
I'll call him Love. Just know what I'm talking about.
All right. So Diddy said he did an IG video. He said that he wants to buy the Panthers.
That's what's up.
He said there's no African American presence as far as owning an NFL team, and he said that he wants in.
And he did this via Instagram, wasn't
He did it via Instagram.
Or Twitter. I thought it was Twitter that he made.
No, it was a
But I think Twitter is where they responded.
Got it.
The individual.
Yeah, he did it on Instagram. Bro.
And he probably retweeted it.
Right.
You can.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he
That's
put it
how I got
everywhere.
on Twitter.
So the internet went wild, and Curry said he wanted in. He was the first person to respond and said he wanted in because he's from North Carolina.
From Carolina.
He's a fan.
It's just that play.
Yep. So he first said he wanted in, and then Mr. Kaepernick himself also said that he wanted in.
He said, "I don't want to be your quarterback that you're trying to make me be."
No, he wants to.
I want to be
ownership.
Ownership.
I honestly, at this point, don't think he wants to play anymore.
Nah, he's over it. He's been.
I think it'll be like weird for him to come back in the game at this point.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Just given all the purpose that he's had.
First, let's just talk about what do you guys think about him wanting to own the team?
I think it's dope.
I say go for it.
Black
Why
excellence.
not? Exactly.
Yeah. Hashtag. I'm all for it. Let's do it. Let's try.
Will it happen? Probably not.
You don't.
No.
I think it could happen. I think if he got the right people in place to help him
like not
accomplish
full ownership, but part
deal.
ownership.
But you have to understand, like, this is a old boys club
It's true.
that you have to do a lot of convincing somehow, some way to get into that club.
Well, I
this is the NFL.
I think if anyone though,
yes,
Diddy is the one to attempt to make that happen.
So
if anybody in this industry.
So when we start to go ahead,
I would say it also goes beyond that because you gotta look at the state that he's in, right?
Correct.
So like if you're trying to own a team in New York, maybe a little different. On LA, maybe a little different.
Yeah.
But the North Carolina, South Carolina area, I don't know if they're gonna.
That's a good point.
I think
when it's on the historical context,
exactly.
So I think when it comes down to Love, because I'm gonna call him Love, because that's what you want to be called. I'm gonna call you what you want me to call you, so I'm gonna just go with that. So love.
Mama call Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay.
Yeah. So I think he is making moves real silently because I've been seeing him taking pictures. I've been seeing him like whip people.
Right.
I've been seeing him like take little quick videos of people. He is putting influential people in his home. He moved to LA and he's really making a move. He made this hashtag of Black Excellence. He wants to be called Love and he's all about positivity. He's moving in a direction that he can have reached that goal of becoming. So I definitely think conversations are being had that if he's moving in the boss moves that he has the capabilities to make moves in, then yes, I'm all for it. I'm here. You want me to sign something? I'm down for it. But it's all about how driven he is because we know he is driven. The reason why he got to where he got to is he don't write his rhymes.
He writes checks.
He writes checks and he dances and he makes hits and he makes good vibes. He's a boss man. He has a new show called 4. I'm here for everything he does because he is. When he puts his foot in it, he puts his whole body, his whole foot. So if he wants to own this, when I learned about this, I was like, I'm here for it. I'm here for Curry. I just love the unity piece of it. That's what I'm all about. So love, let's get it. I'm hyped. I'll have a football team. I'll just go with them just because I'm just hyped.
I think I'm looking ahead, but let's say he does land the deal and he becomes the owner. I think we need to also think ahead in terms of now, what are you going to do with this level of responsibility? So you got your foot in the door. Sure. But what's next? As far as supporting the community, and this is obviously
supporting the players,
right? Like we're not expecting him to, bust down the door and start changing shit in the NFL within a year.
Like the whole NFL right now.
Right, exactly.
It's just one team.
Right, this is true. Yeah.
But I believe in him and the moves that he's making and the age that he's getting and the growth that we see in him. He was a party animal. He was.
Yeah. Still is.
But he's calmed down.
He's bringing back the all-white parties.
He's calmed down and he does them like once a year. He was in the courtroom when I was in college. Like he was all over the place. Now he's more stagnant. He's older. He's raising kids. He has more of a legacy. He wants to see. He has a hashtag Black Excellence. So he wants us to unite and figure out how minorities can get to the top. He has a different tone. He has a different vibe. He has a different swag right now. So I totally he has the capabilities to make this happen without a doubt.
But the NFL in general, if you look at the ownership of the NFL, a lot of their owners have no type of outside life that we know of. Like they may be entrepreneurs, they may be doing things, but he has a presence, right? And he's known for his presence, and he's known prides in what he wants to do with the NFL. Yeah. So I think that's going to be more of a catch than anything. Yeah. Because it's like, this black male that wants to do this, but it's also he already has made his money. He's already got to a point where he doesn't need the NFL necessarily. It's about good. But it's about putting us in a position to be great. And I think,
that's good.
I think that's going to be the catch for him and seeing how that kind of works out.
So the other part of this story, and I'm gonna be very honest, I don't even know what the news anchor's name is that basically started this whole story. It was like last night on a news in another city, and they were talking about Puffy wanting to own the Panthers.
Right.
And a commentator who happens to be African American was like, we can't take this. Basically, he said we can't take this seriously. And he put up a picture, like an old picture of Puff, like at an award show or something like that. Yeah. He was like, how can we take him seriously wanting to own a team? It looks like he just drank a 40 and had a blunt.
Wait, and a black guy said this?
Of course.
See, that's annoying because you're just buying more into the stereotypes. Like, what?
But you black though.
How long ago was this award show? People change. That doesn't make any sense.
Like, why of all things? That's
right. Why would that be the image you bring up?
Why are you mad? He
very mad. He didn't get in the all white party. That's why he was mad.
You didn't get invited to the all white party?
He's tap dancing all over that shit.
Stay hopeful. Stay nice. Don't know and he'll invite you.
He should have flipped it so he could get them invites.
Correct. True.
And again, the internet went crazy, reposting it, everything like that. Some celebrities were very offended by it. Nipsey Hussle was one of them. Basically,
that's my sub.
Oh yeah. Y'all about to fight?
No, I can share it. I love him. We can share it.
He basically told the news anchor he was gonna pull up on him. He better have the same energy that he had over the air. He was gonna pull up on him. And basically people are just like, he's racist, and of course they made the apology statement that he had to say. But guess what? Fire that ass. That's what I really want y'all to do.
Right.
You're like, everyone knows that it was a racial comment basically, and they should have fired him. But guess what? the comedian Ryan Davis, that's also on All Digital Death. He's also on All Death Digital. He's on all like Facebook and all stuff like that. He said he did like a serious post and he was like, when was the last time we seen Puff with a 40? He owns a premium liquor.
Exactly.
Yeah, he was like, why wouldn't he take Puff serious to own?
He has his own network.
My thing is though, who's actually buying into that story? Like, who out there was like,
white people?
You know exactly what they want.
Like, that's what kills me.
I'm sorry, it's my show.
It's
White
so
people.
WYTIPO.
It's so overt. I think that's what's like. Don't insult our intelligence.
No.
I think that's what
Okay, so let me backtrack. Not all white people. Let me say.
Don't be backtracking.
Shout out to all
Some of them.
Yeah.
The liberals.
It was the person in the back room like, don't say that.
I'm here for it. All right, y'all. So I think we are in agreement. Diddy, go for the
Sure.
Go for it. You really don't have anything to lose.
City for the Panthers.
I think we'll hear more about it, especially since Kat and Curry are going to try to be a part of it. I think we're going to hear more into this
I
story.
really want it to just start. I just want to see the magic.
At least try to go.
It's like Barack
I just want it to
Obama.
happen, but I don't watch football, so
Me
there's not
neither.
much.
I
just want it to happen. Right.
I want to
Barack
see
Obama
Sean
being
John's
president.
football uniform.
And
Yo, imagine how smooth that
It's like silk, velour jumping. It's on the velour jumping.
Alright, so we got Boys and Men with Let Us Know. I feel like it's a staple.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
like you have to. Once I hear it, I'm like, alright, Christmas is ready.
Yeah,
Once
but
I hear it, it's like, alright, Christmas is coming, right?
Why did I say that?
These are Brad Pitt each other.
Oh my God.
of course, they can watch me
Alright,
anytime.
we're gonna
Now
see if we got the right Let Us Know. What's the next song after that?
Ryan needs to be on the track.
No, the best part of Let Us Know is Wanye at the end with the ad-libs. It's the best part.
Yes,
It's the
but-
best part.
I can't wait to hear it.
I hope you have the right version.
I do have the right
right
version.
now.
Shut up, Jay. Why you have this thing? Alright, then after this, hopefully it's the right version. We will then go into strings. I do have one job. Right, one job. It's Spring
Oh,
Stick,
yeah.
which is Wham with
Last Christmas, yeah.
Alright, everybody.
I gotta hear it.
It's your girl, Lauren.
Last Christmas.
We're here on What I Radio.
Oh, that.
Next day, he's
Alright, so real quick before we go into our holiday, because it was one story we didn't talk about. Shout out to Issa.
Yes.
Right, she is doing her thing, right? It was just announced that she is producing 2 new shows for HBO. One is called Him or Her. Excuse me. It is a comedy about a black bisexual man in his relationships. And then the second one.
Slam that on us and then move on. What did you
Well,
say?
I'm going to talk about both of them.
Bisexual?
African American
A black
Which is
bisexual.
great. Exactly. That's a
You
big
live in
deal.
the I love you. For the record, I love you.
Right, and it's a comedy on
Yeah,
top
she
of
get
that.
the security
If you were
code.
single,
She is breaking.
hit me.
She's breaking my life in the internet.
Yeah.
I'm so like.
And then the second show is going to be kind of like a teen drama, kind of sort of like a Beverly Hills
I've heard
90210,
Nice.
but about black teens in Baldwin Hills. Remember she talked
Oh, yeah,
about
yeah,
doing
yeah,
a show
yeah.
about this.
Oh, she
So
was
it got
good.
picked up. Yeah.
What's the show about?
Yeah, I used to watch
The
that.
reality show was good.
It was
Yeah.
so good.
But now it's going to be like a drama series.
Dope.
Yes.
So shout out to Issa. Are we all here for it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything she does.
I am Sean here for you. Girl.
She can slide in my DMs, like.
Yeah.
Get your points, boo.
Like, I'm
Y'all
good.
would share her? Would y'all share her?
Hey.
No.
Yeah, no, not at all.
We know his stance on relationships. He don't share nobody.
All right, everybody. So we are going to talk really quick about some of our holidays, do's and don'ts. And because we're already on the relationship topic, right? We want to share some of those holiday do's and don'ts when you're in a relationship. I think we did this before.
Yeah.
So is it like a timeline for when you can start bringing the person to the holiday
Please
function?
let me get the mic.
Yeah.
Oh,
There has to be.
So, on our latest episode of Unfinished Business,
Right, with the
shameless plug.
Yes. Go
We
queen.
talked about
Ain't no
the
shame.
holidays.
Ain't no shame in that. Ain't no
We
shame.
talked about some holidays, do's and don'ts. Now, I put this out there, right? And I want y'all to help me, think this through.
No problem.
So we talked about, what is the appropriate gift to give to someone who you just started dating? And I'm thinking about 2 to 3 months, right? I think that's fair enough to say.
Right,
That's
okay.
a fair timeline, right?
I was gonna say like a month.
I suggested like a sex-inspired gift.
Sure. No.
So like, let's say like I want to dress up like.
Meanwhile, I'm like, nah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I'm
like, yeah.
my co-host were like, you get, but he gets sex every day. I'm like, but it's all about the execution though. I dressed up like a sexy elf. It's a whole situation.
Can I high five?
It's a whole situation. They
Leo.
weren't all about the execution, all about the presentation. They weren't here for it. They were like, well, yeah, Tori.
I was like, I would say like a nice $25 gift card.
But I'm thinking like if you just started dating,
I mean, I'll take that too. It's a good gesture.
because to your point, I'm getting anyone on a regular basis, so that's nice. But I think what would be a dope gift is an experience, create an experience.
Okay, that was another one.
Even after 2 or 3 months though.
Yeah, so you create
that was another suggestion.
Maybe it's a trip somewhere, like create an experience for you guys to do more, to get to know each other.
I think at least a quarter.
But wait. Even with that experience, when you get to the experience,
sure,
you can pop out whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Well, all right. Here's why I say that's okay, because I feel like 2 to 3 months is like we're still kind of like
After
3 months.
I don't want to get something too serious either.
Right.
It says the wrong thing.
Exactly.
If I'm dressing up as a goddamn elf, we gotta be invested.
Yeah, it could be something like
I'm not role playing as an elf.
I don't know.
I wouldn't know what the hell to do. I'll dress up as an elf, but that's about it. Like, what the hell do you say?
Alright, so on the other end, like guys, what would you say create an experience?
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool because you can end up getting something from that experience.
No, ain't no end up.
Oh, now it's in that.
No, it's not. No, wait, talk about.
Hold on. Sexual harassment.
You're gonna put that song and you're gonna love it.
It was about making memories. Now I know that there's an end goal.
I'm leaving.
Matt All right, Charlie Rose.
You see where you're going? Finish it up for him.
Go ahead, though.
Finish that up for him.
I don't even know
what you're trying to say.
I was just saying, listen, 2 to 3 months, I'll take an experience, I'll take a sexual thing, I'll take a gift card.
Alright, bet. Then what about bringing them to the family function on the house?
Whoa.
No, wait, we are terrible.
I don't do that.
Why don't you better sit down?
No.
But hold on, all y'all Aries not first of all, y'all all friends.
After 2 months.
I kid you not.
After 2
I had a
months.
boyfriend for 3 years. Mind you, I'm 23, so this is how much of an asshole I was.
I'm
at
an
18.
asshole.
I didn't consider my boyfriend until a year in, so I introduced him as my friend
That's fucked up.
to my family, and he was fine with it.
Oh, okay, well that's
But I introduced myself to his
I'm putting
family
him
as
dead in
his
the face
friend.
if you do that after 3 months.
Correct.
You at the spot.
Sound like that
Well,
word?
you can't do it to
But
us.
I did it.
Alright, so I'm gonna be honest. My honest answer is because I think I fall in love with everybody. I'm low key.
Yes, girl.
Low key. I love him after he said good morning. The first good morning text, I'm like, bitch, we getting ready. Get your dress ready. We wearing lilac and cream. I'm sitting there picking out.
You got an Etsy account
You know his last name?
Yes, huh?
At least you know his last
Yes,
name.
I do. But after the
You said after the first. Did he spell it out? Because we got lazy.
no, it's all the whole good
Did he put
morning.
an exclamation point?
Good morning, beautiful, and I'm looking crazy as
Emoji.
shit. Yes, we are. You're my boyfriend.
Aries for that.
But anyway, yes, I'm signing you up for Thanksgiving, Christmas. I'm all there. But I mean, it's gotten me nowhere. But I'm saying.
And I don't recall a memorable gift from a lover.
Oh yeah, we didn't do. Oh, memorable from my lover.
Yeah, like Norm, as we talked about, I can recall memorable childhood gifts, but I was like, yo, I can't think of like a good gift from a boyfriend, you know, whatever.
I can, and it was like, I guess it was like really special because I don't think like he couldn't really like afford the gift, and I know that he worked hard to really get it. because I'm super bougie. I was like, I wanted Tiffany's necklace, but this was like 10 years. This was like 10 years ago. So that was like that was like a big deal.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't even think he knew what what it was. You know what I'm trying to say? So like,
Who's Tiffany?
But it was, and honestly, it was like my first serious relationship. I was in college or whatever. He was still home. I was at college. I would come back and forth or whatever. And he was like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I was like,
nothing. Just a Tiffany necklace."
No, but real talk though, me growing up in the suburbs and going to a predominantly white school was a lot like that was the norm. You know what I mean? That was like nothing.
Yeah, right.
So when I said that, he was like, "I don't even really know what that is."
Like, who this bitch Tiffany and why she so much?
Exactly, right? Because I kind of knew I wasn't getting it. I was like, that's not going to happen, right? And I think then the necklace was like, it's like $500 now. It was like $200, right?
Oh, but it was still a lot.
It's like $500. Yes.
Oh shit.
It's crazy. And he produced it. He got it. And I was kind of like, whoa, like.
Now he mad.
That's what I'm talking about.
Actually, he's not.
I could have used that $200.
Did you put him in the mouth?
I created an experience.
Because he deserved
we were together for a long time.
But that's when you deserve an experience. A weekend.
Did you role play?
But listen, I still have the necklace.
Alright.
And I still wear it because it's Tiffany's, number one.
Right. Of
And number two, I wasn't giving that back.
Right.
But you know, I know he really worked hard to be able to get. That was like a really, really big deal for him.
Yeah.
So I do remember that was mine.
No, good for him. He gets a lot of points for that.
Yeah,
That was very thoughtful.
He was from the trash.
Right.
He from Huntington Park. He ain't know.
But shit, I better get a Tiffany.
He's like,
I better
Tiff
get a Tiffany necklace.
Where the store at? Where the store at?
Two
See,
Tiff Foley?
The most thoughtful gift for me happened like when we broke up, which was very uncomfortable. So like he bought me like very nice things during the relationship, but I had just dumped him. Kid you not, I dumped him like around Halloween.
Why you had to get dumped though? You couldn't just break up over the way.
Yeah.
Well, because
I dumped his ass.
no,
Like all the way out. Threw it out.
But I mean, like in hindsight, like I completely, like I was so wrong for it. I was completely immature, so like I was wrong.
Oh, you're
But-
so cute. You apologize.
If you listening, bro.
She's sorry.
I'm still apologizing 3 years later. Like he's still not over it.
Get over it. If you're out there listening, please get over it. 3 years later, my nigga.
So I broke up with him Halloween, and like I just wasn't answering his messages because it's like 2 months later. But I did get him a present, so I told him like we will exchange it
For
like,
Christmas?
eventually.
That
Yeah,
was very
That's 2
weird
months
and nice.
before.
I've known him for like we've known each other since maybe freshman year of high
Oh,
school. So it was
right.
like we had like a very weird friendship going on also.
I know how that goes.
No, that was like a real relationship, but we also did that too.
I love the gesture.
So he brought the gift to my job, and I don't like drama being
I don't
brought
like
to my
that
job.
shit either.
But
Oh,
he
that's
brought
kinda
me
cute,
he
though.
brought me a
We're
heating
so
pad for
embarrassed.
my back.
You know what?
Girl,
During when I got my period though.
I got a cool gift I did.
Go ahead. Oh, you
I'm actually excited to hear this. Let's hear it.
How long were you dating? How long were you dating this?
We were together 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's all
All right, so lifetime.
we all like whatever you did is okay.
But this was like our first year.
Oh, okay.
What I did is I worked for Apple for a long time, so I worked for Apple at that point probably like
I can
6
try
years.
it.
You can see that.
No, like there's a demeanor of people who work at Apple. They're very friendly and
Yeah,
whatever.
totally.
So I worked for
Great people.
at that time it was like 5 years, but I worked for Apple for like 8 years. And at that time you can build a photo album with iPhotos.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I built a photo album with all the photos we took up to that point.
Super cool.
Oh.
his DMs is about to be popping.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Day
It was like 10 years ago. I'm a different man now.
Oh my
So don't do that. But yeah,
Don't
I
slide
did
my
that.
DMs.
I did that. I wrapped it, and it was a cool gift because
Yeah, that's dope.
it just showed our kind of our progression until the point where we got to Christmas. So,
Nice.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
very thoughtful.
so I would say,
Like
guys, do crafty things, but don't send things to people's jobs.
Yeah.
No, send
Send the
Waste
road
of time.
Send
Ooh,
All right, we gotta take a break, you guys.
She getting all hot and bothered.
because I'm feeling like
Yo, Tiff.
alcoholic.
Yeah, I love it. I love
Shit
it.
is wild, nigga. I'm hot.
Yo,
Yeah,
I know the wine is warming me up a little bit. Lie over here still pouring cups.
I don't even know what color is
All
mine.
right, so Tim, this is actually your pick. This is the Temptations, the Little Drummer Boy.
Yes.
I never heard this version.
That's a
Oh my God.
Wait, I don't know.
You
I'll stay there.
You're right.
I'm old school.
You know
I'm old school.
And then this is last pick after that, which is the OJ's Christmas is not Christmas without the one you love. I was at my desk like, hey. Yes.
Dang.
All right, everybody, it's your girl Lauren Reed right here on What I Ice Radio. We will be right back with all these shenanigans that's going on in here. Don't go. So we are back and we're about to do one of me and Jay's favorite things that we do on our holiday show. And that is play Never Have I Ever.
It's about to get real.
I don't know.
Just be very.
We all pick a card. We go one by one. We pick a card, and on the card we say what's on the card. And if you've done it, then you take a drink.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Fair. I never
wait.
played
Oh,
this.
yeah.
I got like a
I
little
played this before.
If you
Yeah.
don't want to take a drink, and if you
So you share it and then you take a drink.
Right.
yes, and normally, so we only probably have time to do one round with all of us,
Fair.
but you get to talk about the experience.
Okay, we get a second. to
Okay.
talk about it.
All right.
You go ahead, Lauren, go first. I'm gonna get some
Oh
of this.
God, I get to go first.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Have I ever mixed?
I'm going to say, because you doing a lot.
That's perfect. Thank
You
you.
can't tell them.
I'm about to go. No, I'm definitely not answering this question.
Come on.
This is horrible. I'm not answering.
That's hilarious.
Wait, I'm ready.
Can you read it?
Do it.
How about you?
Read it.
read
No,
it?
read it. Just read it.
That's funny as shit.
Never have I ever snorted something off of someone's ass. Yo, my mom. I've never done that. And everybody, that's a good. Let's
No
do
for
this.
everyone.
No, for
I mean, if you did, be you.
No, I've never done
I
that.
didn't know.
be
Be great.
Be great,
Be
right?
great.
No,
Live
I
your
have
life.
never done this before. All right, so that was
I love
mine.
how she didn't repeat the question.
I'm not.
I'll say snorted something off someone's ass.
That is just.
Can you emphasize on the ass?
You see, it was all
Ass.
Yes.
All right, who's next?
I'll go.
Oh, go ahead.
Never have I ever been speed dating.
Ooh, I want to.
I really want to go. Yeah.
I was about to say I would like to, but I haven't.
I've always wanted to host a speed dating.
You should.
Hey,
You both should.
I'm your guy.
That's
Yeah.
all nice.
You both should.
I can do that.
Can we
Like,
do a collab?
A water ice
Can
event?
we do it next week?
Waterice.com.
2018.
I think it's,
100%.
this is the date while you wait water ice collaboration that we've been waiting to do.
No, I need a New Year's Eve
We
date.
talked
But
about
I actually,
I got you.
but see, I had the idea of kind of mixing what you do, is like incorporating more game
We wanna do a
night.
game night.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Mary at first sight. Go ahead.
So Married at First Sight did a spin-off like new season thing called Match at First Sight, and I was
Okay,
picked to be on
nice.
that.
Oh, that's okay.
Stunting.
TLC,
Yeah.
Bravo Network.
It wasn't anything that was on TV. It was
Got
just it was just an event they were
An
doing
event.
to lead up to
Got you.
the season premiere. And I won second place. Me and my date won second place. She did give me a ride home.
That's lit. That's lit. I'll take a ride home.
Yo, you watch that go out.
I'll take a ride
She
home.
tried.
She tried it. She
Did
tried
you
it.
die for kiss?
Yeah.
Oh, you swerved there?
Oh my
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever sworn.
Wait, I have.
I think I take one for the team.
Oh, fuck that. Don't stop taking it for the
Yeah,
team.
don't.
Don't do that.
Yeah. Who's on the team?
Not my team. The fuck?
I don't feel like it.
Tiffany said, don't get me. Straight up, like, fuck it.
Fuck it.
But I can't do this because this has happened to me.
All right, well, then you gotta drink.
Oh, well, no,
You gotta tell us what happened.
All right, before I say this shit, no,
Don't
I was 7, okay?
All right.
Wait, I had to go to the bathroom really bad.
Oh my God.
Taking a shit in the woods. I have, but it was in Pelham Bay Park, and if you're from the Bronx, that shit is not private. Like it's out in the open.
Nah.
It's like there's people walking by.
Glad you know, I'm quiet as shit.
All right, Thomas, you up. He did.
This one's like never have I ever been in handcuffs.
Oh, jeez.
Hold on.
Oh.
I've never
I don't
been
want to ask you what handcuffs. 'Cause I
Jay is drinking like shit, like.
y'all can tell us what form of handcuffs y'all are.
Listen.
If you want to.
Oh, well, that is
Them-
true. That
Them
is
sexual
true.
experiences.
I was thinking about both, so I don't know. No judgment.
Them sexual
Not because I
experiences
was
is
arrested
lit.
though.
That's why. And there's no judgment if you have.
I'm talking about Popo, police.
Oh, nah.
I was thinking about both.
I've
You're
had both
handcuffs.
experiences.
Okay.
Okay.
I've
I don't
only
like to
had
talk
one.
about the police now.
What
The other experience
One of those someone creating the experience.
was with the girl that I didn't kiss.
the hell?
You know, like,
She got her priorities
tips and women.
She got her priorities messed up because I'm not locking you down in none of my handcuffs. I'm kind of.
If I excuse me,
not kissing me.
and none of my handcuffs,
It's an
how many
insult.
wrong?
I don't have any. I've never done this. This is not. I've never done this.
Listen, I'm just telling the truth here.
I will
Why you come
never her not kiss you in the mouth and you gonna get locked up.
That's not fun.
Was it
Kissing
good?
is like the best part of
Was it a good experience?
intimacy.
But you know, guys don't think that though.
Well, that's dope. I was
Sexual
like,
experience.
sex is.
Guys can definitely have an
They
intimate
can.
experience.
And women can too. Don't get it twisted. Women can not kiss and still have a great experience.
One of my friends
I
like
can't.
kissing.
So maybe a guy can.
What?
Maybe a guy can answer this, but
Yeah,
I think
I
that
can.
sometimes guys think like kissing means like
More.
we serious.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
Nah,
Not always.
I heard that.
I've heard that before.
Yeah,
I have.
I don't think so.
So
Like
it
I heard
depends on
guys
the
like I
situation.
don't kiss everybody,
It depends on the situation. Like in the heat of the moment, that's different.
but she can.
But
do
it-
it.
but-
Yeah, you
No,
get my
I ain't
dick.
skipping what you was talking. You said that. But like I've been into like instances where I will be into someone the night before and then the next day we dating. So in the morning they want to kiss me before I leave and I'm like, whoa.
You better kiss me. I got time.
You just into me? I'm just trying to pay attention.
Okay, I have a backstory to this.
You
but
gotta read the question first.
I'm gonna read the question.
Sorry, the question.
Never have I ever had sex in an office.
Ooh, I got it.
Wow.
So I have. So
You better
I
take
feel like
it.
everybody has.
haven't been living. I haven't had sex in an office.
But listen,
Yeah,
though, I
not
had
living.
sex in a
Me
classroom,
neither.
I'm kind of
and I got busted for it.
Ooh, you got
So
good.
I went to a boarding school for high school, and pretty much like our classrooms, what we called main hall, and that contained all of the different classrooms. Those were our bedrooms on the weekends. Like people signed out classrooms, and people had sex on the high jump pit. And
Oh,
I'm with it.
It was crazy, but anyway.
That's dope.
I'm with it.
So my boyfriend at the time,
You did
being fresh. 'cause
Shout out to
I was in
him.
high school.
I
Shout
know.
out to him.
Shout out to him.
He-
Getting kinky.
Yeah.
Get it, boy.
Getting in, got caught by the security guard. So it wasn't even like we got caught by a teacher.
Wait, did you
So the bitch ass security guard
It's always the security.
reported the incident.
Hating ass.
Now the security guard at the time, I was in 11th
Oh,
grade.
it was
So I was a prefect, which is the equivalent to an RA. So I lost my prefectship.
Oh, he a big hater.
I was suspended for like 3 days, y'all. This was like
You gotta tell your parents.
yes, it was fucking traumatizing.
I'm so sorry.
It
No,
was
that's
terrible.
awful.
But you know what though? The next year though, I was elected student body president.
Hey. Yo, that was like, yo, Nationals are free. We voted for her, yo. she's my queen.
President of what body?
President of the student bodies.
Boss moves.
So
Plural.
no office,
Tiffany's
but
up next.
There's nothing but queens at this table.
I feel more like a king now.
This is like whack.
it is. That shit's
It's
really
really
whack.
whack.
If it's whack, alright, go ahead.
It's not fun.
Like what?
I'll let you.
I just want to see
I'm
it.
African American.
Yeah.
You're Cynthia.
Oh, that is whack.
I don't do this. Like this is not fun for me either.
But like, what about us? Like,
Okay. This is so
There are
boring.
other people here.
Okay, check you out. One more
That shit
pick.
is whack. Unless
you
you're a
got one more
scammer.
pick.
If you're a scammer, one more pick.
I don't know why I keep getting one. Maybe because I'm not.
What?
Oh wow.
Alright, now we got it.
I haven't done this, but yeah. So my card is drawn blood while having sex.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What?
No,
Y'all
wait.
are.
What does this mean?
You mean like you
Like-
dating someone?
Yeah, like
Oh,
scratches.
So, okay, so
yeah.
drawn blood while
Yeah.
having sex.
She said, yeah.
Nah,
No.
shit.
I thought you said like period. I know.
Nah.
Oh, no, come on.
Nah, I was dead ass thinking
Now we
drawn
talking about
blood.
that.
I mean, I'll double drink for that too, man. It was in the shower. It was in the shower. It was in the shower, like whatever.
You gotta act like it's golden.
We're already in LRLOT. It's after 10 o'clock, but we're going to go on a quick break. Another song, and then we're going to come back and we're going to do the Laundry Live wrap up. And that'll be it, guys. It's your girl Laundry right here on What I Ask Radio. The holidays.
Oh. Let's keep this party going. Cheesecake Factory.
Get in there.
I know.
And we are back, everybody. It's your girl Laundry right here on What I Ask Radio. Behind the scenes, it's like everything over here. So we're already in the LRLOT, so we decided to go ahead and do another round. of-
One more round. One more round. One more round.
Hey.
All right, so I'm up.
Yeah, let's do it.
So never have I ever used clothing to enhance a body part. So Absolutely. Alright. Everyone knows I make jokes all day, all night. I'm like the only black girl that doesn't have a butt, right? So yes. I mean, and I'm okay with it. I've lived at this point, right? I'm old enough to be like, whatever. But yeah. Alright, who's next?
Me. Never have I ever had sex with a bride or groom on the night before their wedding. That's ratchet.
Oh, I thought you meant wait. I'm like, who the fuck is gonna drink?
I have not done that.
It's made of honest, but not.
You better stick to that.
I witnessed somebody at a wedding.
Yeah, you have.
Alright. Mine is never have I ever bought the morning after pill.
Wait, what?
Oh, I'm definitely.
Wait, what is it? Wait, never have I ever bought the morning after pill.
More than once.
Yeah. Multiple times.
Never have I ever recreated a porn scene with my partner.
Recreated one?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I haven't.
I definitely.
Wow.
Live your best life.
Live your best self. Live your best self.
Yeah, get another one.
Why are you picking one? Does all the women here equally watch porn just as much as men do?
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna tell you about
Absolutely watch porn.
I just don't want anybody to ever walk in on me doing it. I'm like, absolutely not.
I thought this was YouTube.
You want to remote?
It was a pop-up.
Meanwhile, it's on the computer. So why are you?
I watch on my phone. I literally still hide from myself in my house. I'm like, if nobody's in here.
Nobody.
What am I gonna do?
Why are you in your closet?
I lower my shit down so my neighbors don't hear that shit. I'm
I turn that shit up so they know what the deal is.
She only got one ear because she got one ear just to make sure.
You can't have both earrings. You're a real email. I seen this website. And you like, yeah. She's like, I don't do that.
Let's do it.
Okay, good.
All right, never have I ever taken a pill without knowing what it was.
No. I'm scary.
I love you. You live right. Never have I ever
I thought I was tame.
gone somewhere with a date and left with someone else.
Definitely done that. But
What?
I've done that several
For real?
times.
I don't think I have. I need to be my best.
Oh shit! That was a Tinder date. I went on a Tinder date. Yeah, and I left with
Well, why
somebody at the
aren't you
bar.
drinking? Why
I had to think about it. My
I've done
bad.
that.
That is dope.
I drank the most.
Wait a minute. And he
I'm mad though.
absolutely has done the straight thing.
Yeah.
So wait, he's living his
I went on a Tinder date.
Wow.
And so like we were like, all right, bye, but I still wanted to stay.
Was it good to you? Was it Tinder?
No, it was whack.
It was
It was
whack.
whack. So, and I ended up staying at the bar and I was chilling and I met somebody at the bar. And we
I
did.
always dreamed of that, but it never happened.
Yo, so did I.
Movie like.
I've done something similar where I went to the spot
Put it
next
to your
door.
mic.
Oh yeah, so I went to the spot next door. So literally, I sent the person home and then stayed out and just went to the
Right,
next door.
right.
How do you send someone home?
Well, you kind of end the date. Yeah, like.
But can we talk about a date that we left?
I can, yeah.
Because I just want to talk about this.
I never done that.
You never came up with an excuse to leave a date?
No.
So let me tell you about this date that I went on. I haven't been on a lot of dates. I don't have time for I don't have the energy for it. It all annoys me. So I went with this guy. We were vibing really well. And we went out, and I was like, let's meet each other, because I'm like, we're texting good. I don't need you to go into my weekend, only if I know you good vibes and you good energy. I really knew you were a good person. So we meet up, and he's just boring. And at that point, he feels like he's interviewing me because I have nothing for him. I'm giving him dust because he's boring. So he's like, why do you drink gin and tonic? Why, like, he's asking me who I am. Like, bruh, this is what I drink. If you drink Hennessy and you drink Hennessy with blue, what is it, Red Bull, then that's what you do. I'm not gonna ask you.
That's corny small talk.
Yeah. So he's like, oh my god. So he asking me, he's like, you're so difficult. Are you really this person?
Oh, he was just originally.
He's coming for me.
Whack.
He's coming for me. Yes, and he's always whack. So he's like, you're super difficult. You're super annoying. Is this really you? And I said, yeah.
He
this
called
is
you
really
annoying.
He called you annoying?
On the date?
Then he called me annoying. I've been drinking, so I don't know what exactly the second word was, but I know it was demanding. It may be. It was something not good. But for me, I know who I am, so yes, I am demanding. Yes, it depends on how you look at me. So in this context, you probably will call me all those words. So I said, you know what, that's good. He was like, you know, I just don't. And he's going to like we're boyfriend and girlfriend, and I open my lips.
order my Lyft driver. And I said, you know what? My Lyft is coming, so this was a great time. And he's like, what? I'm like, this is a really great time. I really enjoyed meeting you.
He didn't see that coming.
And I was like, you know what? I just don't think you like me. You don't like who I am. If weddings don't have open bar, don't invite me.
We are back, everybody. It's your girl, Lauren Reed. With the holiday special, again, we have spring like the season in the building. We have Mr. Date While You Wait, Thomas Knox. We have live from Unfinished Business, and we have Tiffany from Remix, who is Liddy. Woo! Right now.
No, this is just me. It's not even Liddy.
All right, so unfortunately, I'm really sad actually that this has to end.
We do have to wrap up.
But this is the Lauren Reed Live wrap up
for y'all
of the show. Exactly right. Right. All right, so we're gonna take a minute. I want everyone to pretty much like, if you guys have something going on that people should be in tune for, where they should follow you, all that good stuff. So Tiff, you can start, because I want to know when the episode of Remix Live that's coming out that me and Jay happen to be on. But anyway, why is that, right?
That was one.
That was so. You gave me so much anxiety.
That was one of the
that was amazing.
Real shit. Let me say this. It was one of my best friends in 2017.
Yeah, it was mad fun.
It was funny. Like,
I had a
stomach
ball.
hurt from laughing.
You laughed so
much.
much. I think we lost weight and we gained weight.
Yeah, my abs was popping. Like it was lit.
And like some of the pictures that your photographers captured were like just timeless, stuff.
So by the grace of God, we're just praying. I'm just praying all goes well, and we're in a process right now with launching those. I like to be transparent, but I also like to save the brand. So we're working with the videographer, and we're figuring it out.
Good.
Cool.
Good.
So I don't have any dates, and I hope to have something soon. And
what's coming up for 2018?
2018, a lot of people are starting to feel the hype.
Okay.
I felt the hype as soon as I put it out. So a lot of people are starting to say like, what is this? Like, I want to do a show. So I'm starting to meet people. I'm starting to talk, and my heart is still in figuring out how to get these episodes out.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just put out there that this should definitely be a Remix Live episode with these people on the show, but whatever.
No, I agree. I totally agree. I mean, I'm all about good energy, and when you guys came on, it was crazy. So just put good prayers up for Remix, that all goes well into the new year, that everything is launched and good and seasoned well. But we're going to be going to 2018. I got a lot of things planned in my head and a lot of things planned that I'm starting to talk about it.
So where can the people find you?
They can find us on www.remix.life.com. They can find us on Instagram, remix_life. So just come check us out.
All right, Ryan, what you got going on?
Unfinished.
Hi.
Unfinished.
So yes, this is La Janelle, and for Unfinished Business for 2018, I'm excited to share that we are planning a live tour.
Nice.
Because as you all know, we record remotely from Atlanta, New York, and Philly.
No.
So we are planning a live tour for 2018, and I was explaining to this lovely gentleman over here that we are expanding we're working with guests now. So our first 2 years was all about just sharing with the people who we are, our friendship for the past 13 years, and our very smart and unique and funny perspectives on life. But this year we're going to work on bringing on more guests and male guests, because all the men be talking shit about how their perspectives aren't on the show. But
we're not represented.
But I don't give a fuck, because everything is about men.
You right.
You better bring it down right now.
You just became your true self that quick.
Girl magic.
Exactly.
Hashtag. Don't forget the hashtag in front of that.
Yeah, don't forget the hashtag. So you can find us on Instagram at Unfinished Business Podcast, and you can also follow us on Twitter at UB_podcast. We are on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, SoundCloud. You can find us on Libsyn if you use that as well. So I'm excited. 2017 was a great year for me. I tapped into my drive, and I'm just excited to, put it into like high gear.
Great.
So,
me and Lauren look forward to being on
this tour, right?
Yes.
Why would you put
absolutely? We have to do like coverage, seriously.
I mean, I would love to be on this show.
Now we're all gonna be on this show.
No, legit though. No, legit. Legit. So so stay tuned for us.
Oh, just so that everyone knows, there is an open spot for what's Joe Budden's show called?
Everyday Struggle.
Everyday Struggle. Joe Budden is leading Everyday Struggle, so there's open
Dead ass.
Dead ass B.
If Complex needs a new show, we're here.
So wait, say that one more time because I'm kind of tipsy. So
Joe Budden is leaving Everyday Struggle.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Where's he going, actually?
I don't think he knows. Maybe just to be a family man.
Maybe he's making an album.
Yeah,
It's about time.
since Ken just had a baby, but okay.
So Thomas, what you got going on today while you wait?
I don't have any cool shows, or I'm not doing anything amazing like these incredible.
Bye.
Thank God. Me either.
Don't you love how the black woman just shoot you down? Boy, just sit down. Go ahead.
Being real modest. Cut it.
But Date While You Wait will continue. We have a lot happening in 2018, so we are actually working on 2 shows. So that's
Nice.
Oh, yes, you're not
We
doing
know you
anything,
doing
right?
stuff. You trying to front like you ain't doing
some
shit.
shows happening. We're working on a lot of production stuff. Also, I'm just trying to do more when it comes to working with the community. I feel like there's a lot of opportunity when developing our communities, and a lot of people that have influence.
Yeah.
They do it very minimal, but I feel like I can literally do something every single week with a different type of aspect for the community. So I'm going to be focusing on that. The big push for us now is the bow tie company, Be Great Bow Ties. So you can definitely check that out on Instagram and Facebook, Be Great Bow Ties, at Be Great Bow Ties, and then Date While You Wait is the big brand. But there's always something happening with us. We're just thankful to have the opportunity to do what I love. That's awesome. That's pretty much it. But,
Dopeness.
yeah.
Spring, what you got going on?
I'll be honest, I don't got shit going on. I really don't, but it's for more like job reasons. But if you're listening to me already in South Jersey, please continue listening to me. That's really awesome.
Nice stuff.
She has that lovely radio voice.
Do I really hear?
You do have a radio voice.
Yeah.
I try not to
No,
sometimes it
you
turns
can't
on
help it.
automatically.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
It's really nice.
But you know what? You guys inspired me, so maybe we'll see what 2018 brings.
Yes.
Cut certain ties.
Yeah.
But of course, you can follow me on @LikeTheSeason_ and find me in other ways there. I'll just throw it out like
You
that.
said that mad quick. At what?
@LikeTheSeason_
Oh, like
underscore like spring like the season. I thought it was punny.
I was just saying this like that.
You gotta write that down. I'm sorry.
It was.
Y'all just go to the post and
That isn't the
Lauren
first time she's used
Ferguson.
it. It's a killer. It's a killer.
I'm slow. Usually.
Yeah, it's definitely it.
Like this
Because we lit as hell.
Looks like I found it.
I love how it says like the season.
Yeah. So it's
That's
spring
creative.
like the season.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wasn't that you?
Everyone's using professional names. I still use the one I used in college.
Yeah.
Oh, like this.
All right, so everybody, that is everyone that was on the show. Do we have any announcements? I don't think so.
Hair of the dog.
Oh yeah, we are. Can we announce that?
Yeah.
So we are the official media sponsor for Hair of the Dog for 2018, January 20th, correct?
Congratulations, that's what's up.
Yeah, we will be there hitting the red carpet, behind the scenes interviews, podcasts.
We're meeting green.
We'll be all there. I got my seamstress, Miss Talia Andrea, on my dress already. I'm excited.
Got your butt ready to go.
Already added to the dress. It's not
Yes.
Yes.
I can't read. I like how we caught on to that though, because I was just like, yes, get
Into the dress. No, real talk. Shout out to them at Hair of the Dog.
For those who do not know what Hair of the Dog is, basically like an adult prom, but they do it every January. It's literally the best party in Philadelphia. It's been voted every year, and they do charity, so they have like silent auctions and stuff.
That's
so a lot
what
of
I'm talking about.
a lot of the proceeds go to charities. It's really a dope event. The headlining is Cash. They're really big DJs from New York. They're basically the next Chainsmokers.
Nice.
So we got involved with them last year. They loved us. They brought us back. So we're gonna have live podcast. We're gonna have red carpet. We're gonna interview the talent.
I'm so excited about that.
Yeah, it's a really fun event. So if you want to check them out, they're on what's it, HOD Philly on Instagram.
Yeah.
HOD Philly Instagram.
Come out, get tickets.
Hair of the Dog.
Yeah, right. You should have that over there.
Yeah, I think it's HOD Philly. If I'm not mistaken.
No, right?
No, it's HOD Philly. Look up, if you honestly just Google it, Hair of the Dog Philly, it'll come up. And shout out to all of them who are running it.
We also
Alex Alley tomorrow.
Huh?
Alex Alley tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know about this. Hello.
And yours truly will be interviewing Good Day's very own Alex Holly, because she's the host.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, she just got back from vacation, so we gotta do the little interview with her because she's gonna be the host for this year's hair. What's up?
Doing big things.
Yeah. So my boo finally gets to interview my boo. Hey, I'm sure from the threes, from the free throw, layup, dunk, alley-oop, whatever. I'm trying.
So I think also we kind of told you guys in the beginning, but we definitely have a new segment and series coming out called Petty Incorporated with me and Mike Dion being the host of that show. We just hit the streets for the holiday. That should be coming out really soon, right, Swizzy? All right. You guys will be able to check that out on our YouTube page. We're really excited about that. We asked some crazy questions on the street.
I feel like each and every one of y'all is a separate episode for Petty.
I'm not petty though.
Yeah,
you are.
Yeah,
I'm working in you are.
Nah,
You're working
on
be your true self. Petty.
Be your true self.
I'm praying through it.
Other than that,
be your true self.
listen, our tagline is God don't like ugly, but he sure love petty.
Yeah. Who did that?
That's a good one.
We did that.
Y'all good. Y'all just get on my damn nerves.
Right.
I like
That's just lit though, right?
We have that coming out like really soon.
That's
so
dope. I'm excited for y'all.
Stay tuned for that.
You're back quiet.
Another little tidbit, but the Learn Me Live show is we're on our holiday break after this show.
Yeah.
We need a break.
Y'all do.
Absolutely. Y'all are working. Like legit working.
We need a break, so the Learn Me Live show is going to be on hiatus on vacation until January 16th.
Yep.
No way.
Yes,
We got some things.
Y'all deserve it.
Y'all deserve it.
Y'all are blessed.
I can feel it for y'all.
Asses.
I want, like, I got.
If you
How you
want
wanna
to
come down here.
if you want to just
Like a
sit
Jimmy
here
Kimmel?
and bash it, we got you.
Right?
We're like,
You know what? Real talk that you said that. We learned that about 2 years ago, being at another station. We were like trying to get this up and running. We were burning ourselves out, and at the end of the year, because we were doing last year because we were doing 2 nights a week, not one, right? And we were looking at each other one day. We were like, I can't do it. Yeah. So we took a break, but that's actually how what Ice Radio came about.
Yeah.
So we decided to keep that tradition up, and we're going to be taking a holiday break, spend some time with our families.
spend some time with yourself.
Yeah. Exactly. So we will be back, everybody, January 16th.
Yeah.
Refreshed and new. But I'm so excited that we got to end off our holiday break with this show.
Yeah, that's what's
You
great.
guys have been amazing. This has been a really, really good show. I can't wait to do stuff individually with all of you or collabing together again.
Well, can we say something to you guys?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay.
I hate you so much. Subtlety is out the window.
I hate her so much.
Thank you. We love you.
We love you though. We do.
Yeah, we love you.
Thank you.
Very nice.
We appreciate you guys coming because we just hit you guys up on the humbug. Like, please just come through. You all just be like, yes, we're there. So we appreciate you guys being able to do that for us. I don't want this to end, but we gotta go.
Nah, I gotta go get my car from the garage. It goes out of London. It's 10:43.
We don't have the funds to pay for parking yet. All right, you guys. So you guys all know how we wrap up this show. You've been on here before. Never ever forget, not all superheroes wear capes. Sometimes they wear headphones. Peace.
Peace.